In honor of NASCAR running the Busch Light Clash at the LA Coliseum this weekend, I figured I'd look at NASCAR's first visit to the Golden State. Contrary to popular belief, NASCAR's first visit to California wasn't at Riverside. It was actually at Willow Springs International Motorsports Park, or Willow Springs Speedway as it was referred to at the time. Willow Springs had opened in 1953, 55 miles north of Los Angeles. The track layout the Grand National Series would race on was the same 2.5-mile, 9-corner road course that you can find on games like Project Cars 1 and 2 and iRacing. Willow Springs would be the home of a 200-mile race on the 1956 Grand National Series schedule, yet for some reason, despite being on the 1956 schedule, the race was actually held on November 20th, 1955. Unfortunately for NASCAR and the race promoters, NASCAR stars of the time like Junior Johnson, Buck Baker, Lee Petty, and Fireball Roberts weren't at the track, with the only notable entrant being 1950 Southern 500 winner Johnny Mance. Pole sitter Jim Reed, driving a brand new Chevrolet, would lead the 37-car field to green, and when the green flag flew, the fans in attendance would be greeted with a pretty solid race. Chuck Stevenson and Marvin Panch would battle for the lead throughout the 80-lap race, with the two swapping the lead 6 times. The racing was fluid and clean, as during the 1956 edition of the race, there wouldn't be a single accident, as all 5 of the DNFs would be a result of mechanical issues. After the 80-lap race had passed, Chuck Stevenson had won his first and only NASCAR race in one of 2 races he ever started. Marvin Panch was second, and Johnny Mance finished third. For 1957, the race would be only 150 laps and saw nearly 3 times as many DNFs. After the 1957 edition that was dominated by Marvin Panch and plagued with DNFs, NASCAR would move to Riverside International Raceway in Los Angeles, where the race remained until the track's dying day in 1988. NASCAR also raced at the short-lived Ontario Motor Speedway from 1971 to 1980, where after the 1980 race, the track was demolished. Nowadays, NASCAR races at Sonoma Raceway, Auto Club Speedway, and the LA Coliseum for this upcoming Busch Light Clash. So despite the bumpy road NASCAR's been on in the state of California, with a brighter future than ever before, racing has finally found the pot of gold in the Golden State.